Hey guys, so this is a budget food slicer that we picked up online. It wasn't on Amazon and I don't have a link for it at the moment. If I do get one, I'll add it in the description, but for now I don't have a link. Now, this is me basically putting it together. You see the blade, is separate, which is pretty normal for meat slicers. So yeah, you can just, some gears on the back and stuff. You just put it in place there and turn it. Now this thing is mostly made of ABS plastic, and it can be taken apart for storage or for cleaning, so that makes it a little easier to clean. Still kind of a pain to clean, but it can only get so good with a meat slicer. Cleaning is going to be a little bit of a pain, no matter what. Now, ABS plastic. Otherwise, pretty good. It's not like solid metal or anything, but it's a budget option. Now, keep watching here. I'm going to add these other parts on. I have this is this thing that slides back and forth. Now this thing fits in place. Now it's a little tricky to get it to fit correctly in place. See how it moves back and forth. Kind of protects your fingers and slides. Now it's hard to get that perfectly in place, and even when you do, it'll slip out of place every now and then. So that I found that to be a bit of a pain. You can kind of get that aligned a little bit better, but even still, even when it's perfect, once you start moving back and forth, it works a little bit, but it's a bit of a pain and it kind of falls out of place and gets stuck every now and then. So that kind of bothered me a bit. So I wasn't super happy about that, but this is my first meat slicer I've ever used and I'm kind of okay with that. No injuries yet, and kind of hoping not to hurt myself with it. So yeah, it comes with this thing to push it closer so that you don't actually push your fingers close, because if you're not paying attention, pretty easy to hurt yourself. Now this is me slicing a large chunk of meat, and we're going to also show you that from another angle in just a little bit. Then we're actually going to show you the meat coming out the back. So here it is. This is the back of the slicer, and here we're slicing slightly larger. See that knob on the right is how you can adjust that to adjust the thickness. Now these are kind of thin, but we can get thinner than this. These were actually still a little bit too thick, so we're going to actually cut some thinner slices, and I'll show you those slices. I'm not going to show them coming out, but I'm going to show you those slices at the end of the video. But just keep on watching. So this is it. These are the meat slices. These are the slightly thicker ones. I'm going to have some thinner ones I'm going to show you in just a bit. Also, while you're at it, may as well hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment down below if you've tried a better meat slicer or the same meat slicer, or if you know where you could pick up a meat slicer like this. In any case, here I am slicing it from a different angle. Nothing too exciting here. But that blade is actually moving faster than what it looks like on camera. And here you go. Here are the actual. Here's one of the slices right here. It can get pretty thin there. And here's another one. Looks even more thin. Look, that's about as thin as I could get it. Might be possible to go thinner, but I think that's about as thin as it's going.